Research log number 32. From what we can gather of the stories of the Wastelander, he appears to be a legend passed down by not just survivors but the psychopaths of the wastelands. Wastelander is a very interesting term when it comes to people that live in the wasteland. Yet, for some reason, this legend of the Wastelander is all he is given. He has not been given any other names other than the Wastelander, and has been told around for generations. And there's even the small fact that people still see him to this day. For now, I have labeled this Wastelander the Entity. From what most people say, he wears a yellow helmet, some dirt bike armor, sometimes a hoodie, sometimes a shirt under it, and he also carries different varieties of guns with him. Some say a rifle, others say a pistol, even shotguns. There's even the fact that he's even held an axe before. There's no proof yet whether our military has found such a person living in this wasteland. The apocalypse has been a very strange turn of events for many of us, and I have a lot to research from it, including the creatures and environments that have evolved from the radiation. There's still a lot about the entity stories I have yet to know. For one, they say even if you chop off his head, it grows back. That I find hard to believe, as people never really have tried it, they've told me. They've just heard it in stories. Or he has been riddled with bullets, and he gets back up the next day and is looking for food. There's a lot about this entity that I have yet to know about. He appears to interact with the creatures much differently as well. That I must seem to find out on my own. For now, the entity has just been put aside for other research. More rather of a history lesson, you could say. Right now, my research is of the science of the creatures of this land, so we're going to take a look at the creatures of the wastelands. For now, this will be the end of my research log. However, there are still so many questions. It's been nearly 400 years since the apocalypse, and yet the story of the entity still lives on. That I don't have an answer for. End of log.
Do you really ever change? We both know what you are. We are one and the same, and nothing will ever change that. You and I will always be monsters forever. You know, as much as drinking is the way we drown our sorrows as human beings, I'm gonna have to ask you to take a seat. Go on, take a seat. It's not gonna hurt. Thought you got rid of me, huh? Thought you got rid of me with this, right? No. You see, you don't just shoot me in your mind. That's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. We're in your head. What, you don't remember? You put us in here. Yeah, that's right. You did. You shot us in the head. I get it. You don't want to be on grill anymore. Well, neither do I. But this state we're in, it's not healthy for either of us. I mean, come on, do you really think this is real? Do you think any of this is real? Those memories of your things, they're yours. They're not your memories. All the things you've done, all the things you see. The sketches in the sketchbook. You thought those were real. They aren't yours. We killed that person. We took his sketches, his knowledge of the creatures in the world, the environments. Or that time where you went to go check the shadows before going to bed. You weren't checking any shadows. The one we killed was. In that memory, the one running at him was us. And let's just say he did pull the trigger, but it wasn't enough to kill us. At least, not in his memory. And when you went to go search for supplies and woods, it wasn't ours. It was the one that we chased down and killed. That's right. The stalker never chased him. We did. We killed him. And in that memory, he never really escaped from us. So now you get it. These dreams and these memories, they're not our own. You're not the same one. I am. But you know what? We can fix this. Find our memories. But all you need to do is trust me. Now, you need to wake up.
We have kept this forest alive for so long, especially while you left us asleep with a goddamn hole in our head. But that's alright. I forgive you. Now we can finally return. But first things first. We are going to make the world know, all of Eden shall know that we have returned. Once we kill the forest, everyone will come here. Survivors looking for supplies. Psychopaths looking to massacre. And what remains of the government to catalog and research. But it does not matter. We will do things by our rules, or rather your rules. let this forest live for so long. It only seems fair that we be the ones to put it down.
Okay. That is going to be the conclusion of the Beast's research logs. I have categorized and cataloged each of them in certain files, so that way each of them will be more easily understandable. But that's not the reason why I'm recording this. I would never record at a conclusion of research logs. This is about the entity again. You see, in the first research log, before I had created it, I had created these films, these videos, by using a soldier to sort of mimic what these stories would be like with the Wastelander. It's something you saw in the previous research log alongside the files. Unfortunately, one of my fellow researchers found that, and, well, they decided to do more research themselves, and now he is, how do I put this, locked up for investigation. In other words, he's gone insane. He speaks in riddles, he doesn't make sense, and he nearly beat one of the soldiers to death. This is a strange outcome, one I did not anticipate, at the very least. Perhaps making those films was not the best idea, but I now have a new research subject. Me and my other fellow researchers are going to watch our old friends' movements now. I don't know how he could have gone insane, but I guess we're just gonna have to look into this more. The entity appears to be an even more dangerous subject now to talk about than I thought previously. Now all my focus will be put toward this entity. But for now, my next set of research logs will be focusing on the environments, such as the forests. I swear, this is becoming more dangerous by the minute. End of research log.